Hello friends and family, it's Garden Tour Saturday. Everything is doing good after that crazy heat wave, except for these little mouse ears got a little burnt, so they're higher than these mouse ears. So I'm going to relocate this pot to a shadier area. I think for now I'm just going to put them where I can enjoy them. Okay. That was my cell phone holder. You're doing good. Okay, just a quick go around. So it's Garden Tour Saturday, hosted by Grandma Sandy. It's a collaboration, anybody can join. And it's also hashtag Let's Share Our Plant Success or Disaster Stories, hosted by Janita from Janita's BF Well Wishes Garden. There are two co-hosts for Grandma Sandy. One is Pat from Pat's Garden Life, and one is Lisa from Growing on Vancouver Island. And may I say, this is my favorite lily. The problem that I'm having is that they're getting huge. And you can see there's two right next to each other. I think I'm going to move this one. Not today, after it's done blooming. And I think I'm going to put it in the back garden. Or I can put something else a little shorter in this area, so it doesn't drown out the items that are behind it. And this is the Boom Chocolate. I love the dark foliage. The flowers are... Oh, I thought I grabbed a bee. it was a bud behind the flower. Anyway, the flowers are just so cute and wispy in this area, so I like that. And this is the penstemon. So, I keep disturbing the bees. Anyway, this one is almost done blooming, and I have to cut it so it gets another bloom this summer. And here's another one that I have picked up, and it's in a pot, and I gotta plant it so it gets a little more shade. I'm hoping it'll do good here, but it's also on its last few blooms. I mean, last year my penstemon bloomed all summer long. I didn't have to deadhead it or cut it down. I think with the heat wave we had, really made these flowers drop. Let me show you the other penstemon that I've had. This is the third year for one over here. See, and the blooms are on the way out. Last year and the year before, they just bloomed their heart out all summer long. I'm gonna have to cut these back to get a second bloom this summer. And I'm blaming the heat wave. So anyway, let's go check out some veggies. Here I have a white eggplant happening. I hope. A little white guy in there, see that? Beautiful flowers. Then black beauties. This is kind of long looking. I'm not sure if that's the Japanese style eggplant or not. And then of course I have a little pepper on my red bell. It's a red bell, but I got two peppers on that one. And no matter where I try to grow chamomile, it always just chooses where it wants to grow, and here it is. These are the tomatillos, blooming like crazy, but I don't see any fruit yet. And I have two plants. You need two for them to pollinate each other. And here is my artichoke. This is the black vernissage. Look at that nice little grouping. Here I have the yellow pears. Some sweet 100s, I think. Though this kind of looks a little sparse, doesn't it? Some more sweet 100s over here. And sweet 100s here. Tiny things. And under these sweet 100s is the Hungarian heart. Look at that. The bread and salt. Little cat facing going on there. Some more bread and salt. Calendula is looking beautiful. And this is some more yellow pear. Next to some nice basil. And these are called shimmer. These are tucked in the basils. On the other side, this whole row is Amish paste here. Okay, some more Amish paste here. And behind the Amish paste are the Romas. Oh, there's some Romas there. Oh no, that's San Marzano. No, that shape anywhere. Look at those. Here's some Romas. A little more round. Romas. Romas, Romas, Romas. Some more peas to harvest. And look, some of them are not purple. And next to the sugar magnolia peas that I have here, I had the other peas that didn't really amount to much, the Calvadon Wonders. They just got a little bushy, gave me a few peas. They were a disappointment. But here I have watermelon growing. No, I think these are cantaloupes. I have to check. These are the watermelon, right? Okay, and also have some bush beans that are starting to flower here. Looking beautiful, right? I put the bush beans on the edge of the tomato beds. Okay, and here I have a nice cabbage. And I have a green one down in there. I think I'm gonna harvest that later today. And then this red one. The potatoes in this bucket are done. I'm gonna dump that out and see what I have, if anything. And look at my carrots from the heat wave. It was fine one morning. The one day that we hit the high 90s, the next day, another high 90 day, it was like this. And I've been watering it like crazy. I'm not sure if they're gonna make a comeback. All right, I planted my Crocosmia lucifer. Okay, let's show you this too. This is beautiful, isn't it? Look at those lilies. Just love them. And there's one coming up here and one down there. And look at this milkweed. It's so frilly. They're not stiff pom-poms. They are like loosey-goosey frilly. You know, there's a lot of bumblebees. They're kind of bullies. I do see honeybees trying to land, and then a bumblebee comes and chases it away. Oh, and I have one butterfly bloom, butterfly bush bloom. Again, look at that beautiful color. And this is the sea holly, silver blue, just gorgeous. Okay, so that's it for today's video, folks. Thank you so much for stopping by.